Hi, and welcome to my crystal ball readings for October 2024. Most of you that have seen me before, you'll know my name's Lynette Hart, and I use my crystal poppy. She's a pure crystal. So she lights up certain symbols and that, and I interpret them for whichever zodiac sign I'm doing it for. Okay. So this is for October 2024. I do a daily post on my Facebook page, and the links are in the text below. Right, okay. So I also have to do a disclaimer, which we legally have to do in this country. I'm actually in the UK, and we have to declare this as entertainment, and it's entirely up to you how you interpret it, and it's your responsibility what you do with any information that I give out because it's purely entertainment. Okay, that's what we legally have to say. Poppy also gives me a general energy reading for each month I'm in. And for October, it's very much a very calming energy. And you're probably sitting there thinking, how can we stay calm in all the madness that's going on in the world? I totally agree, but this is probably why we're getting this calming energy coming in as well. I also do like angelic dragon messages, which I channel as well, and they're very much for the karmic balance coming in at the minute as well. So Poppy's also giving this calming energy as well. So it's important to keep yourself centered, keep yourself grounded, allow that calming energy to come through, not only to help your own healing process, but also the world's healing process. Okay, so that's the general energy she's been giving me. Okay, for October, that's for everybody. So we'll go through the zodiac signs. I recommend that you listen to the whole video because I do put little insights in there here and there as I come to certain sides, depending what they're triggering for me. Okay, so we'll start with Aries. Now, she showed me small steps, but not as in like ladders or stairs or anything like that. They were more like life steps. Okay, so she had small steps, then she had larger steps with a bigger gap in between them. So it felt very much for you, Aries, that there's like different choices are becoming available. Okay, but some will need more focus than others. All right. So, however, small steps forward are better than no steps. Okay. And I also got the feeling, especially with the larger steps that you tried to make in your life, is check the detail of what you're looking at. Okay. Because there might be options also within that. All right. So it feels as if that life can progress for you, Aries. It just depends whether you want to do small steps or larger steps. Okay. So that's for Aries. For Taurus, I got a lovely gold light coming through. Okay. And the spiritualists will call this the Christ light. Okay. So, excuse me, that's a very energizing light. It's a very spiritual light that comes down. It's very coded light. Most of the lights that come down from spiritual are coded, but it's very energizing within that. However, with this golden light that I was getting, it looked kind of like a dot to dot. It was a bit fragmented. Okay. So that seems to suggest to me that you need to watch where you're putting your focus. If you're putting your focus in different directions, different things going on, and sometimes life gets in the way, and I understand that. It kind of fragments your energy. So look out for what is distracting you, what's going on around you that's causing this fragmentation. But also, it's also saying that it's okay to rest up. It's okay to ground yourself. It's okay to take time out to work on your solar plexus and things like that if you're into your chakras and that. If you're not, go and research and see what they're about. But it's definitely energizing. It's just a bit fragmented at the minute. So just check what's going on in your life, all right, and see how you can bring it all back into focus again. All right. So that's for Taurus. Gemini, I got a very dominating hand over a figure. All right. It looked quite daunting, to be honest. It felt the dominating hand felt very ego based. Okay. So I wrote down here, there's a lot of domination and authority figures around you at the moment. It feels very the big I am ego around you. So it's important, Gemini, for you to stay grounded. Okay. That's vital. And it's vital to stop overreactions. And this is about your internal reactions and your internal reactions. So external and internal. If they're not balanced, you'll give conflicting messages out. Because it's okay saying on the outside that, oh yeah, no, that doesn't matter, I'm okay. And inside you're fuming, and that's coming out in your aura. It gives that imbalance out to people, even though they don't realize they're picking it up. Okay. So listen to your soul, stand in your sovereign self, and let all your energies radiate peace. Okay. So that's and the big I am egos that are around you at the minute, whether they're just shouting for the sake of it or it's like I would say, like a child adult situation, things like that, teenagers, older adults, things like that. If they're all out of balance, you're not hearing each other, you're not getting the message out. So send to yourself, stay grounded. So that's for Gemini. Cancer, I got this was quite funny, and I've read this one before. I got a Star Wars Jedi. So I thought, oh God, what's telling me here? So I felt it was like listening to your gut instincts and energies, because anybody who's in Star Wars and Jedi and things like that will know that it's all about instinct. It's all about going with the flow and listening to your energies and things like this. So I wrote down here, listen to your gut instincts and energies to help you through issues this month, right? I've put through in it, but I want to say to help you around issues as well, right? You don't have to charge through an issue, you can go around an issue. Okay. So check out what's fact and what's fiction in your life as well. Just see if there isn't a little bit of intolerance going on there that so check out fact from fiction. Or if you're really, really into sci-fi, indulge your fantasies this month, get your box sets out, you get your books out, go to convention or whatever, or whatever you do. So for Star Wars, what a Star Wars Jedi for a Cancer, basically it's about listening to your gut energies and working around them. Okay. So that's for Cancer. For Leo, I got a pile of big stones, and I felt I was looking at Stonehenge like it was a few decades ago before they kind of put the boulders back on and things like that. And it was kind of like all over the place. So it did look in disarray. Some of the stones look very unnaturally balanced. And I was looking at this image thinking, how was that staying balanced? I haven't got a clue. So check out what needs better balance in your life, Leo, and firmer foundations. Okay. Some of your areas of your life may need rebuilding. Okay. So that's for Leo. Get that pile of big stones in order. All right. So that's for Leo. For Virgo, I got a person stuck between two rocks, and it reminded me of the saying, being stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Okay. I think we've all been in situations like that, but there's at least one area in your life, Virgo, that needs some looking at, some help and some advice. And it is there because this energy is like dropping down to you. It just looks a bit fragmented at the minute, this energy. It isn't quite there. It's coming down to you. And it's like a kind of like symbolically giving you more options coming available, whether that's this could be like a thought pattern, it could be like a eureka moment for you. It could be physical, financial, or spiritual healing assistance, whichever is causing that feeling of being in a rock and a hard place, or you are in a rock and a hard place. All right. So watch out for the options coming available to you. Okay. And so this is for Virgo. We need to get you out of that rock and a hard place. All right. So Virgo, look out for that, the rescue package. Okay. For Libra, I had a lovely horse just bent down eating very calmly, just taking its time. And that to me was very much Libra. It's okay to take time out for you to rest and re-energize, at least in just one area of your life. Look after yourself. Horses are very spiritual, and it's important for you to currently listen to your spiritual self to bring back balance. And of course, Libras are always about balance. Okay. So that's let's see what's going on. Listen to your guides, because I said horses are very spiritual. And when that horse is ready to move, it'll move. If not, they all say you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. It's so listen to your gut instincts, take time out for yourself, and allow yourself to rest and heal, and then till you're ready to start moving forward. Okay, so that's for Libra. Bring your balance back. Right, for Scorpio, I got hermit at a cave entrance. Now, hermits are very famous for getting themselves into the mystical cave and looking at life and reflecting, and that's fine. We all do it. We all do it. But I think for you, for Scorpio, there's at least one area of your life where you've got to be stuck in it. And the hermit's now at the cave entrance thinking, oh, am I brave enough to go out there? Am I brave enough to make them changes? I've done the reflection process. I've got a bit stagnant. So it's time to move on, at least take a small step out of that cave, but at least in one area of your life, whether it could be relationships stagnating, your confidence levels, things like that. So for Scorpio, are you ready to move out of the hermit's cave now? Big question mark. Okay. So for Sagittarius, it's very similar actually to the Scorpio one, but this one it's an eagle clinging to a ledge. All right. Now, eagles are very famous for flying high, seeing the bigger perspective, being very focused on its intentions when it finds a prey or whatever you regard as focus. So it feels to me is that like for some area in your life, Sagittarius, you've forgotten how to fly, metaphorically, of course, and see the bigger perspective in a certain area of your life. So it's now you're being encouraged to stand up in your own power and really look at the choices with fresh eyes, right? See what fits you best now. Things change. What was best for you maybe a month ago, 2 months ago, a few years ago, maybe not be best for you now. All right. So it's time to stand up on that ledge, look at the different perspective through eagle eyes, bigger perspective, and then fly with confidence. Okay. So which area of your life are you clinging on to, Sagittarius? Okay. That's something you to think about. Capricorn. I got a beautiful spiritual hug, and it was surrounded by lovely spiritual colours and giving you a nice hug and that. But they were trying to help you with healing. They're very healing colours, so they're trying to help you with healing in at least one area of your life. The colours, the more dominant colour was actually blue. Okay, so I mean, it could be that you sometime in October you got a bit of a sore throat, a bit of a cold, and putting that healing in round here. Okay, but also from a spiritual perspective, that's about having your throat chakra balanced. So think about getting your throat chakra balanced. It's a difficult point for us human beings to have our throat. Some of us are really good at voicing our opinions, others aren't, because we've been quite suppressed. So look into you've been encouraged to look at your opinions. Now, it could be that you're over opinionated and they're trying to calm you down a bit. Okay, well, not everybody's shy about what they say. But whatever it is, there's your throat chakra communication needs some adjustment. Okay, whether that's physical healing or whatever, chakra healing, whatever. So that's more for Capricorn. It's a spiritual look, which is lovely, but it's mainly about your throat chakra and your communication. Okay, so that's for Capricorn. For Aquarius, again, I got a lot of spiritual energy. It seems to be a theme over this month, but I'll come to that at the end. So I've got a spiritual energy looking over a tower. Now, anybody that does tarot, as soon as you get the tarot card, the tower card, it's kind of like, ooh, but it isn't necessarily like that. To me, it's about, because the spiritual energy was like working with it and soothing it and things like this and putting gentle energy in there. That felt very much for me. It was about, for Aquarius, reflection, healing, and decluttering. Okay. On a soul level, we're all having to do a lot of soul work at the minute. It's just something, the way the energies are coming in. We're having to dig deep into our soul and look at issues and what inner rules we had no longer apply, new rules need putting in, that type of thing. So, but however, it can also mean guidance to declutter your physical life. So, like the changes in relationships, location can be highlighted when you do get a tower card as well, the tower symbol, should I say. But it's very spiritually led. So listen out for your messages and your signs that they're trying to give you. All right. So Aquarius, look to see what needs decluttering. All right. Pisces. She's a very good puppy at giving me what I call a directional sign. And this usually means, when I'm giving a reading for somebody, is that look at different things coming in, look at different options. And it can, the feeling I got around it with this directional sign is for Pisces is to watch for the unexpected this month, okay? Which will provide you with different choices and options, all right, that you probably don't think were available to you, all right? So look out for these directional changes. But it was also, she was also glowing that a nice root energy, all right? And it was obviously root energy, if you didn't know, is red. That's how I've always associated it anyway. So, but the root energy is also about foundation building. It's all about, again, decluttering what no longer serves you. So this is your, maybe it's just kind of similar to what, again, to Aquarius, is clearing out what old rules don't apply to you anymore. So give your root chakra some healing as well when this comes in. But also for red, it's also about passion as well. So for some of you, there might be changes in passion in your life as well. And that doesn't mean, it could mean a new relationship or enhancing a relationship for some of you. However, it can also just mean that you're just loving life a little better, loving yourself a bit better as well. So for Pisces, watch out for the directional signs coming in and where are they indicating you need to go to? Or what choices are they putting into your head? All right. So that'd be quite interesting for Pisces. So that's all the signs for October 2024. Now, reading through all these, there's a lot of soul energy in play at the moment. Okay. Hence the general calming energy that I was getting from it is needed. And as I said, with everything that's going on, the chaos that's going on around us at the minute, it's important that we do this soul work. It's important we do this grounding and calming work, because that will help everyone, either at a soul level, personal level, if you wish, to start moving things forward and getting rid of all the chaotic energy around us. All right. So you need to do your work. We all need to do our work. I'm having to do it, and I thought I was quite well versed in my soul work, but probably like digging you deeper. But that's just how it is at the minute. So enjoy your readings. Look out for next month. And don't forget to go check out my Facebook page for daily posts every day. Okay, so don't forget the link will be in the text below this video. All right, or above it, depending where they put the text. So goodbye from me, and I'll see you next month. Bye.